Hello everyone, Robert with Granville here to show you how to adjust your sprinkler timer. We're going to go over the basic operations of our Hunter model sprinkler timer, and this is something you're going to want to do on a monthly basis just to make sure everything's running properly for the amount of time that it's supposed to be set for, depending on the season that you're in. So once you've got your dial set to the current time and day, this will allow you to set your date and your time. This is pinnacle on setting your timer, because if this isn't correct, all your times following this are going to be incorrect as well. So going in here, the first thing we have flashing is the year. We can advance with the right button, plus and minus to adjust, and go back with the left button. So we're going to go ahead and advance since 2013 is correct. Go into the month, which is flashing. That is correct as well. June, and the day is the 5th. If you have all three correct, you should be on the right day of the week, which in this case is Wednesday. If you don't, then one of those is incorrect. Moving along, we are in now the time of day. You want to make sure that this is, in this case, in a PM, not in the AM, because then everything is going to be completely reversed. Advancing further, we get into the hour, which is correct, 12, and the minute. Everything's great there. We could move on to the start times. Now, once you've got your current time and day set, time to move on to your start times. Now, start times is going to indicate when your valves will begin. So in this case, your first start time, and let's go ahead and adjust this back. We're going to go ahead and put it at 5 a.m. In the city of Fresno, they want you to be done watering in the morning by 6 a.m. So you want to start your sequence ahead of time so that you're done by 6 a.m. And then you're not allowed to start watering again until after 7 p.m. So first start time, we're going to set for 5 a.m. That way we got plenty of time. We're going to move over by advancing, go to the second start time, which is then going to be set for 8 p.m. Once that's all set for all your stations, time to move on to your run times. Within run times, this is going to show how long each valve or each station, lawns, flower beds, how long they're going to run for. In this case, we've got the first station, the lawns, set for 13 minutes. Seeing as it's starting to get a little warmer. Typically, you're going to run anywhere from 10 to 14 minutes in the spring and fall, and anywhere from 12 to 15, even 17 minutes in the summertime. Flower beds, typically you're going to be twice that for drip system, or half that if you have a spray system for your flower beds. Let's move on here to the next station. For us is going to be our flower beds. Since we have a drip system, then instead of 13 minutes like we had the lawn, we're going to set it for 30 minutes since it's drip. If you had a spray system, you'd probably set it for 7 minutes. Once you have that set for all of your stations, you can move on to your watering days. Your next step is to go into watering days. Now, the city of Fresno has certain days, depending on your address, for you to water. In this scenario, we've got an even numbered address, so our watering days are Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Now, if say your address ended with an odd number, then your watering days are going to be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You never water on Monday. So going through, you'll see that some of the days have a circle with a cross through it. That means we're not watering on those days. The days that reflect just a single drop with no crosses through it are the days that we're indeed going to water. So in this case, we are good to go. So once that's done, the next thing you're going to do is test out your coverage by going to manual one station. What this is going to allow you to do is set each station for an amount of time, just a few minutes, just to check your coverage. And this is something you're going to want to do once a month, just to make sure your sprinklers aren't spun around, spraying the driveway, spraying the road. So what we're going to try out here is station 1, which is going to be front lawns. We don't need it to run for 13 minutes, which is what it's normally set for during the regular cycle. We're going to reduce that by using the minus button, drop it down to about 3 minutes. That way we've got enough time to check all of our sprinklers and make sure everything is covering well. Once you've got everything set, you would then change the dial over to run and let the system kick on automatically. Whenever you're done using the system, you can always shut it off prematurely by putting the system off or letting the time run out. Just don't forget, once you're done checking your coverage, leave the system in the run position so that it will come on automatically without you having to turn it on manually. And that's your basic operation on the sprinkler timer.